just now. So I've decided to start a new kind of gameplay bit just to fill in the space between my videos. Just while I figure out how to work my new editing software, I wanted something that's going to be kind of light on the editing. So I'm going to be doing these. I don't have a Phoenix clan anymore. I kind of yeah, I kind of lost it. Um, I I accidentally, while I was clearing out some of my old clans, I accidentally deleted it. So we're starting a new one. For this one, I'm doing a kind of, I guess you'd call it a royalty challenge, perhaps, maybe. I'm not really sure. It's kind of my own rules, and I've already kind of sorted out all like the clan relations and stuff, roles. I will explain my personal rules as I get into it, and I have already put on the settings for the clan, like I've sorted all that out, so we can just get into it. So, this is Snowclan. As you can see, I've already sorted all of the names and things. So for this, I'm operating it like it would be kind of a kingdom, basically. So we have a king, we have King Claw. Now, these are very new. Like, okay, so story-wise, they already operated as kind of more like a kingdom than a clan. However, they got ostracized from the other clans at their former home, and they all decided to leave. As like half of them got wiped out, and now they've decided that since they can now actually function like a kingdom, that they will. So, first up we have King Claw. He is the leader of the group. So, for the king, there's not much to say. I haven't favorited, so what I'll do is I'll favorite all of the royals, and his only job, he doesn't go out on patrols or anything. He'll be kind of diplomatic with the other clans and cats outside of them and everything. But he does not go hunting, like his status says here. He does not go hunting. He doesn't go out on anything like that. His only job is to have an heir for the clan, which he doesn't have right now. He lost his heir while they were traveling, so he does not have an heir just now. However, so he will need to get a new one. His only rule is that he doesn't fade, and that he also doesn't. No, royals are allowed to retire. Royals are the only ones that are actually allowed to retire. Everyone else will have the prevent retirement on, but royals are also the only ones that will never fade. So, he's charismatic and a camp keeper and very clever. So his only job is to get an elder. An heir, not an elder. I misspoke. I am tired, as usual when recording. So, next up is our healer. I know it says medicine cat. However, this is a kingdom, so we are calling her a healer. Her name is Glow. This is Healer Glow. She is bloodthirsty, omen sight, and a fast runner. Bloodthirsty and omen sight is not a great combination. However, anyway, so her job is to heal the cats of her clan, and she has all of these settings on. She's not allowed to mate, no kits, or retirement. So she is here, doing her job. She has no apprentice. She is fine. So, this is Advisor Drift. As you can see here, Advisor is Mediator. So, Advisor Drift is strange and a good climber. She is obviously an advisor to the king, and her job, right now at least, basically, advisors' main jobs are to crap, brain brain fog. Anyway, advisors' main jobs are to, first priority is to find the royal's mate, specifically the heir. If it's one kit in that litter, then they're the heir. If it's another, then we'll get into that once there's a litter. So her job right now is to get the king a mate. However, there's a slight problem with that. She is, the royals can only have a mate that is a knight. And there's a certain requirement that you need to become a knight, which, none of the cats in this clan have yet. So right now, she is just in charge of dealing with the relationships between other cats, specifically the relationships between the king and the other cats, keeping them positive, because while royal murder would be, you know, awesome storytelling-wise, but we don't want that to happen. So, mentor Gale. So Gale here may seem like a mentor. No, she may seem like a warrior. But I completely thought he was a girl. Anyway, so Gale is the mentor of the clan. He is the only cat who will train, and I say train with heavy air quotes here, other cats. So basically every apprentice will go to him. He'll teach them how to survive he'll teach them how to basically survive in the world. However, Now, one thing I neglected to mention is how do apprentices get these roles? If an apprentice is automatically assigned, because every apprentice goes to him, and an apprentice has to train under the other one of that specific role to get it, like an apprentice has to train under a medicine cat to be a medicine cat, stuff like that. For him, since he gets every apprentice, if there's one that the game assigns to him, I'm gonna say that apprentice has wished to become a mentor, like him. So then there will be, the more mentors there are, I will try and split up the apprentices between them. Make sure neither of them is that overwhelmed with apprentices. So yeah, his job is basically just training the other young cats. Here we have Icicle. Now she is a normal warrior. I guess you could call her common folk, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna call them warriors because that's how we're doing this. So Icicle is a normal warrior. She's insecure and a good climber. Oh, by the way, the reason why this guy was made a mentor is because all of these other warriors, they're all insecure. Every single one of them. I, for some reason, went with this clan because I thought, hey, it would be funny as hell. And you know what? It is funny. So, anyway, it's time I mention what lets these cats become knights. A warrior can become a knight if they get a scar. So say Icicle got a scar, she would become Knight Icicle. So she would be granted the rank of a knight, and then, since she would be the only one, she would be mediated with King Claw. The age difference isn't actually that bad. I've had really bad age differences when doing this challenge before, like really bad age differences, but hey, yeah, this one's not bad, so I'm kind of hoping it's her that does that. Anyway, by the way, that I'm hearing that this music may be a bit too loud in the background. I'll see if I can turn my voice up in editing if it's bad, but I'm not sure. If it's blasting your eardrums, or like if you can barely hear me over the music, then I'll have seen it and I'll adjust it in the next video, but hey. So that's Icicle. Here we have Warm. He's also insecure, and he's a good fighter. So this guy, if he got Scar, he would not be able to be mediated with King Claw, because he's male. And no, I am not saying that is not my own belief. I myself am bi. Like, that is no problem of mine. I'm saying though that the royals have to have a mate that would allow them to produce an heir to the throne. So King Claw could go with a trans male or a girl. However, that would not work because they would not be able to produce an heir. So just letting you know that way far in advance, that is not my personal choice. That is just what I'm saying the cats would do. Anyway, this guy, like all the other ones, has prevent retirement on because no one is allowed to retire. And that is a reason I will get into, like I said, once we have heirs to the throne. B is another warrior. She's insecure with a deep dark forest bond, which I like. Ignore the former apprentice bit there. That's just because she was automatically assigned one of the apprentices when we made the clan, and I'm just saying that she temporarily trained him while they were looking for a new home. But she was never his apprentice. She was never his mentor in game. I think that apprentice is a he anyway. I never remember the cat's genders. Anyway. No. Young Condor. Now, if you've seen Branch's name earlier, this is Branch, by the way. Nope, he's a he. Good. Okay, so this one, Young Condor, he was automatically assigned to mentor Gale, which means he is taking up the special role of a mentor. So he has been named Young Condor instead of just Condor to show that he is taking up a special role rather than just a warrior. So he will become a mentor, and so any other apprentices will, if Gale has too many apprentices, they'll get handed to him. So once he graduates, which is in 2 moons, wait a second. Okay, I'm saying these two are siblings. You know what? I'm saying they're siblings. They are the same age. Given the context, I'm saying they're siblings. So, Young Condor is a little girl. Also, I love the new long hair sprites, by the way. They are so adorable. Anyway, so she, once she graduates, which will be at 12 moons old, I'll show you the settings in a minute. Oh god, these are only supposed to be 20 minutes. I'm looking at it now and we're already at 14. Oh god. Okay. Anyway. So, Branch is a normal apprentice. He's not taking up any special role, just being a warrior. Stay. Sorry, my dog is in here. And he's about to not behave. Anyway. So, Branch is also Mentor Gale's apprentice, obviously, because he's a mentor. What are you sniffing? What are you doing? Max! Shut up! Anyway. um, so, yeah. Yeah. So he also has the Prevent Retirement one on, because no one's allowed to retire. Then again, though, I will get to that when we have heirs. Alright, Heather. Heather is one of the kits, and she just now isn't doing much. She's just chilling. She's being like communally I know I could probably make her the kit of one of the cats, because is there anyone that looks like her? B kind of looks like her, to be honest. B also looks like Healer Glow. Okay, 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 hold on. Because these guys could very well be related. Could be like grandmother, mother, kid. If you guys want that, let me know. Because I can put it into the game. It won't be like in the code, but it'll be in like my notes. Don't do anything with these cats. But if you guys want that, then sure, I could do it. Bee's quite young, but she's not too young for it. Anyway, so now we only have like 5 minutes left, but I might have to make this one a bit over 20 minutes. So, our dead. I forgot to change. So this is a guide. This will be the guide, and this is Guide Gorse. I might make him Guide Peak, actually. I'm not exactly sure. I'll need to change his name, but his name will be changed by the next video. Oh, he was old. Look at that. He was old. Anyway. So. Does it give you a backstory? Ah, okay. Alright, so. Boom. So, for patrols, we will always do the apprentices with the mentor first. Patrol wants to hold a training session for Condor. They focus on how to... Condor listens carefully as men... Oh, yeah, I haven't actually played this update. I played it a wee bit, but I haven't actually played it that much, so... Oh, this is cool. She learned about hunting in tide pools from Gale. That's cool. I like that. So, the healer will always go out on this. I mean, it is the only patrol they can do anyway. Scanning for the right herb. Herb, not herb. I'm not American. Not long into her search, the fog thickens, obscuring Healer Glow's on paws and dappling her pelt. In haste, she doesn't see them coming. Hooves crunching fresh, grass only a warning. Before a flock of sheep. That's a herd of sheep, actually, but hey. Push and jostle against Glow from all sides. She's bruised and disoriented by the time she gets away. Oh. Huh. Oh well. Okay, so now I explain something to you. Only knights... Sorry, my dog again, he's being annoying. Come here, boy. Come here. Hiya. Right, so only knights are allowed to go on border patrols. So for now, there's no border patrols. There is only hunting. Comes across a turtle and catches a turtle. That's good. Oh, I forgot to mention. Where's camp? There we go. I'm not used to navigating these menus. This is our camp, the shipwreck one. I thought it would be good for like a kingdom because it kind of looks like a big grand like castle and stuff. I don't know, it's just what I thought. Anyway, I'm gonna skip. We'll do one more moon and then we'll do that. Yeah, no deputy, that's fine. Okay. Healer Glow is no longer bruised. That's good. Even if she can't find the exact bug possible, Drift's new rash and fever clearly point to a tick-borne illness. Oh god. Tick fever, aka Lyme disease. Fantastic. Our only advisor. Snowclan welcomes young Condor as a warrior. Cool. So you are actually a mentor. Mentor. Also, one thing to note about mentors, if there's no apprentices, like there is right now... Oh, you're now gloomy and a prophecy seeker. Oh, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. Anyway, if there's no apprentices, then the mentors won't leave the camp. They'll just stay there. No, they'll leave with each other to go and, you know, perfect their training skills. King Claw calls a meeting and declares Blanche to be a warrior. Branch to be a warrior, not Blanche. I've just finished my English exam. And by just, I mean like quite a few weeks ago. But hey, so Branch is now a warrior. So he is fine. Relationships. See if I can find anything interesting. I literally never look at these. Yeah, I don't see anything interesting. Okay, so. Oh, wait, leader den. What other clans do we... Oh, Verbena, Spruce, and Aspen. Cool. Okay. Right. Patrols. My mouse is going off my mouse pad here. Right, so... We'll send... No, not you. Where's the other mentor? So we send them to out training. Suggest this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Mentor Condor. Sometimes Gale feels alone, even in a crowd of cats, but not here and now with Condor. Gale felt so much that. Yeah, so it's natural that they'll become good friends. Glow, you can go out. Oh, she feels a presence join her. Let's see. The respectful nod, Glow pauses, tucks her paws in neatly, and sits to converse with Snowclan Cat. She's bloodthirsty. I should have clicked antagonize. Okay. Oops, but hey. Oh yeah, and it gives you the exact number. Cool. So, all of these guys will go out on a hunting patrol. Patrol comes across another turtle, and they catch the other turtle. All of their prey right now is turtles. Seriously, fresh kill. Log. Anyway. All of our prey, just imagine that our fresh kill pile is just all turtles. Our fresh kill pile is just entirely turtles. Which I'm not gonna say is bad, but also just our entire fresh kill pile is turtles right now. That is amazing. Alright, so since this is over 20 minutes now, I'm gonna end this video. I have time to record another one, and I might do that, although I'll probably get time to record a few on Friday. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now. I'm gonna try and do 2 episodes where I can, so the episode after this, I'll probably release tomorrow. If you leave any comments on this one, they won't be acknowledged until episode 3, so just know that. And also any changes I make to the game will also not be there until episode 3, okay? So, the music's kicking back in right at the right time. So, have fun!